This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Side complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Caught quickly. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indiana. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back to pass. It's Lopez. Good throw to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it? The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Gibson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. To throw, it's Lopez. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Tar Heels getting set on first and 10. They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Walters. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, and it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field. It's Lopez. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front. That defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
We've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to throw here. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here. Let's it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's first and goal.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. The defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Ball handed off. He finds some space. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Looking downfield. It's Walters. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the flat by the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, looking to throw. It's Walters. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to pull something here on 3rd down to even get in the field goal range. Dropping back, it's Lopez. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Makes it look easy. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, and the time is running out. He's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And The back now goes in motion. To the air. It's Walters. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And Sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Trapped again in the pocket. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. They have the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the 3rd quarter. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab down the middle. It's Berger. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Walters. Hit just as he throws the ball. He's got it in the open. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's caught. It's Jefferson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they jump on top here in the second half. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Quick throw to the left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Hoosiers will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot